First Storm. Capes and Masks No. 2. Lucas Flint. Secret Identity Books. Published by Secret Identity Books. An imprint of Annulus Publishing. Copyright Lucas Flint 2019. All rights reserved. Contact Luke at lucasflint.com. Cover design by Damanza. No part of this publication may be reproduced, distributed, or transmitted in any form or by any means, including photocopying, recording, or other electronic or mechanical methods, without the prior written permission of the publisher, except in the case of brief quotations embodied in critical reviews, and certain other non-commercial uses permitted by copyright law. For permission requests, send an email to the above contact. Chapter 1. It started off as a normal Saturday morning. I woke up later than usual, seeing as I didn't have school today, nor did I even have work, since today was my day off. Without looking out the window, a mistake I was going to regret soon enough, I hopped out of bed, took a shower, and again, without looking out the window, made my way down the stairs to the kitchen, following the waft of freshly cooked bacon, eggs, and waffles. Mom was standing in front of the stovetop, her favorite I Heart Superheroes apron tied around her waist, a large and growing plate of waffles growing next to her as she made more. Dad, meanwhile, was sitting at the dining room table, was sipping his coffee and looking at the news on the tablet that James and I had gotten for his birthday last month. Speaking of James, my older brother sat at the table as well. Like me, he must have gotten up early because his long hair was already styled the way he liked it, and he wore his usual black leather jacket. He seemed to be texting someone, who I guessed had to be his girlfriend from college, Holly, who I still hadn't met. James had come down to stay here for the weekend, which was pretty typical for James. Although he went to college on the other side of the state, James visited home frequently. He claimed he didn't have homesickness, but I knew him well enough to know he was lying. Regardless, none of us looked out the window. Even Mom, despite standing right next to the kitchen sink, didn't look out the window over the kitchen sink. I wasn't the only one who was going to be regretting that later, though perhaps it wouldn't have made a difference either way. "Good morning, Alex," said Mom, looking over her shoulder at me and smiling. "You're up bright and early. Going to work today?" I shook my head as I took my usual seat at the table and began piling bacon and eggs onto my plate. "Nah, Mom. Today is my day off. Kind of needed after how hard I've been working this last month." "You certainly have been working harder than usual."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?